Hello, I'm Tremaine Hogue.
And I'm Jasmine Higgins.
And you're watching WSU News. And now to our top story. The state of Ohio is now on alert after it was discovered a passenger traveling from Cleveland to Dallas had contracted the deadly Ebola virus. With holiday travel quickly approaching, some students are becoming more conscious of the risks that come with traveling.
We have so many students coming from so many different places. I think it could prove to be an issue. Even where we work, there was an issue. The guy who did security was actually from Cleveland, from the area where they had a suspicion that she had visited people.
While Dayton International Airport is not one of the airports at risk for Ebola, the airport does have a standard plan in place should anyone arriving or departing show symptoms of having contracted the virus. Tom Hicks was listing through it at the efforts by the government.
I think they should have been a little more proactive. They've known about Ebola for almost decades now, and they haven't taken any proactive steps until this point.
As of now, there have been no cases of Ebola in Ohio outside of the Northeast Ohio region, but students can go to Wright State Student Health Services site for more information. And now we send it to Jasmine for Christmas in October. Jasmine.
Thank you, Tremaine. Local Dayton radio station Click 101.5 recently made a format transition from modern pop music to country. During that transition, they played Christmas music. We spoke with Jeff and Gina from the Mix 107.7 Morning Show to find out when they get into the Christmas spirit.
So once you get past Halloween, then you're kind of like, well, okay, when is the right time to start it? So I think there's always some experimentation in there. I don't know a lot of people that were real happy when they heard it on the radio in the middle of October.
No.
But it's not just the radio industry. Retail stores are bringing out the holiday decorations in October. And we asked, are customers ready for Christmas in October?
I personally like my Christmas music about, I don't know, I'd say maybe 3 weeks before
But we did
Christmas.
find one student who's in the Christmas spirit in October. Brian King, a Wright State student, says, Christmas music has so much spirit and life to it, why not listen to it in October? And now we take it to Matt with a video game preview. Matt?
Nintendo recently announced in a web broadcast special that their upcoming video game Super Smash Bros. For Wii U will be out in time for the holidays. In fact, it'll be out over a week before the international release. Set to be released November 21st, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U features several improvements over the already released portable version for Nintendo's 3DS system. It will feature over 50 brand new features, including for the first time in the series' history, downloadable content, starting with popular Nintendo character Mewtwo. Other features set to be included are connectivity between the portable and console versions, and as well as a content creation system and connectivity with Nintendo's upcoming Amiibo line of toys. Super Smash Bros. For 3DS has already sold over 2.8 million copies worldwide. The Wii U version will retail for $59.99.
Thank you, Matt. Could certain retailers see a dramatic decrease in customers this holiday season? With the recent breaches of security with credit card data, holiday shoppers are planning on steering clear of stores like Target and Home Depot, according to a survey conducted by creditcards.com. In the survey of 865 credit and debit card holders, 45% said that they would probably not or definitely not shop at those retailers who admitted to having customers' data compromised. In addition, 48% of those surveyed said that they would probably use cash this holiday season, out of fear of having their information seized. Last holiday season, 40 million Target shoppers, along with 56 million Home Depot shoppers, were victims of the data breach. Matt Schultz, a senior industry analyst at creditcards.com, said it's a clear sign that people are at least somewhat concerned about shopping at a place that has had a data breach. Both retailers have taken measures to improve their respective security systems, including installing new systems that make credit card numbers unreadable to hackers. And now we send it back to Jasmine for her television review.
Lobster Boy, Bearded Lady, and Conjoined Sisters. Oh my! According to Zaptoit.com, the fourth season of American Horror Story has set the record as the most watched TV show in FX network history. Set in the 1950s, this season centers on a troupe of freak show performers. The characters are based on real-life stories of sideshow performers. Lobster Boy, portrayed by Evan Peters, is loosely based on the life of Franklin Grady Stiles Jr., who is who suffered from a congenital disorder. And according to the Huffington Post, Stiles, an alcoholic and abusive father to his family, was killed by an assassin hired by his wife. His son, who also suffers from the disorder, opened up about his father on an episode of the show. Also featured on the show are powerhouse actresses Jessica Lange, Kathy Bates, and Angela Bassett. American Horror Story airs on FX Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Matt?
If you need a movie to take the family to this holiday season, Disney has got you covered. Big Hero 6 is the latest production by Walt Disney Animation Studios and stars Ryan Potter as Hiro Hamada, a young man from the fictional town of San Francisco. He and his robot Baymax, played by Scott Adsit, work together with a colorful cast of characters to solve a mystery involving a criminal ring. The film will also feature the voices of Damon Wayans Jr., Jamie Chung, and Genesis Rodriguez. Big Hero 6 recently premiered at the Tokyo International Film Festival to critical acclaim and will be released in theaters nationwide on November 7th. Big Hero 6 is based on a Marvel Comics property of the same name and will be featured in Disney's Disney Infinity line of toys. The film is rated PG.
Wright State students got an early treat this October when they were visited by TV star Eddie McClintock.
Wright State graduate Eddie McClintock came back to his alma mater on October 17th, giving students a glimpse of what made him who he is. McClintock has appeared in a bevy of pilots and TV shows, including CSI and Friends, and is the star of Sci-Fi's hit show Warehouse 13. The auditorium in the Creative Arts Center was standing room only as the crowd was dialed into McClintock's every word. After his talk, students were able to pick the brain of the star, as well as take selfies with the eccentric former student. For WSU News, I'm Tremaine Hogue.
A controversial Halloween costume idea has surfaced on the internet. Several photos of different men dressed in blackface as NFL player Ray Rice were uploaded to Instagram. TMZ published video footage of Rice dragging his fiancée Janae Rice out of an elevator after a domestic dispute. The Baltimore Ravens terminated his contract upon finding this video. How does Wright State handle domestic violence reports?
Referrals out to the community as to where they may get assistance, explaining any campus resources that are available to them. And we also are a confidential source under Title IX, which means that we can talk with students about what is happening to themselves without automatically triggering an investigation of any kind.
For students currently in an abusive, intimate relationship, Vlasnik offers this advice.
First and foremost, please take care of your safety.
If you or someone you know is going through domestic violence, go to artemiscenter.org for more information. And here's Matt with a special report.
Dayton charity Hannah's Treasure Chest is going to be running their Giving Angels program for another year. Giving Angels is a program where those interested can help provide gifts and support for children up to 12 years old. Groups and individuals interested in providing gifts were encouraged to sign up before October 24th and could choose to sponsor a family, a child, or make donations to help fund the program. This program will run through November and December and will help provide gifts to those less fortunate this holiday season. Giving Angels has been a regular program by Hannah's Treasure Chest since its inception and has helped countless families in Montgomery, Butler, Greene, and Warren counties. For more information, visit hannahstreasure.org.
The World Series finally concluded with the San Francisco Giants winning in a 7-game battle with the Kansas City Royals. The epic 3-2 win marked the third World Series title in 5 years for the club. MVP Madison Bumgarner posted an ERA of 1.01 over a record 52 innings, the best of any pitcher with 40 or more innings in any postseason. This historical performance comes on the heels of longtime commissioner Bud Selig retiring, a fitting end to his final season.
We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast, and thank you so much for tuning in.
See you next time. Until then, good night
And good luck.